Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Meet the Shipgirl. Today we're going to be talking about the Japanese battleship Hiei. Hiei was a warship of the Imperial Japanese Navy during World War I and World War II. Designed by the British naval architect George Thurston for Vickers Manufacturing, she was launched as the second of four KanColle-class battlecruisers. That's right, not battleship. Originally, she was a battlecruiser. And she was also one of the heaviest armed ships in Navy history at the time. Laid down in 1911 at the Yokosuka Naval Arsenal, Hiei was formally commissioned in 1914 as a ship in the Navy. She patrolled off the Chinese coast on several occasions during World War I and helped with rescue efforts following the 1923 Great Kanto earthquake. Starting in 1929, Hiei was converted to a gunnery training ship to avoid being scrapped under the terms of the Washington Naval Treaty. She also served as Emperor Hirohito's transport in the mid-1930s, so she was a pretty important ship. That is, until 1937 came around, where she underwent a full-scale reconstruction where they completely rebuilt her superstructure. They upgraded her power plant, equipped her with launch catapults for float planes, and now she was fast enough to accompany Japan's growing fleet of aircraft carriers, and she was reclassified as a fast battleship. So she was only a battleship for a couple years before World War II. Now here are some of the characteristics of the Hiei battlecruiser. She had a displacement of 36,600 long tons, a length of 222 meters, a beam of 31 meters, propelled by steam turbines with 4 shafts and propellers, a speed of 30 knots, which for a battleship is pretty quick. That's 35 miles per hour or 56 kilometers per hour. And when I said that she was one of the most heavily armed ships in history, at this time at least, I was not kidding. She had 8 356mm guns, 4 turrets by 2 barrels, 16 152mm guns, 16 turrets by 1 barrel, 8 12-pound guns, 4 6.5mm machine guns, and 8 submerged 533mm torpedo tubes. And then after she was refit into the battleship, she was left with her 8 356mm guns, her 16 152mm guns. She was given 8 12.7mm guns, and had 20 1-inch Type 96 anti-aircraft autocannons. So as you can see, even before her refit, the Hiei was not a ship that you'd want to come full broadside to, because on each side you could have a total of, 8 barrels and 8 guns looking at you, so 16 different cannons, at least, looking at your broadside, which is a pretty decent amount, so Hiei was definitely not something to joke around with at this time. And as always, I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have any ships that you want to hear anything about, please leave them in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe if you'd like to, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.